middle of the day. I've been trying to do these middle of the day videos, but I haven't been able to get to them because I just haven't been able to get to them. Went out, did a whole bunch of stuff today. I had to run around and do some stuff, take care of some business. Now I'm back. So we have just gotten some new information. It's not new information. It's actually on page 30. I'm trying to get this set up because I was rushing. It's on page 30 of the indictment. I believe it's on page 30 of the indictment. I got a couple of things to let y'all listen to for one moment. Give me 1 second. I got a couple of things to let y'all listen to. Then I got something to say. I'm not going to hold y'all all day. We're only going to be here a couple of minutes. Maybe about 10, 15 minutes. I'm not going to hold y'all all day. Maybe about 10, 15 minutes. Maybe a little bit longer. I'm not 100% sure. First, let me let y'all hear a couple of audios. That's first. There's a couple of audios I'm going to let y'all hear. And then I've got a couple of things that I'm going to say. But before I go any further, I just want y'all to know what is currently going on in America is the decriminalization of marijuana. It's actually up for Congress to be passed in Congress this next session, this next summer. That's coming up. It's up for Congress to be passed. The decriminalization of marijuana. So I want us to pay attention and be clear on that. Because no matter what's happening in this particular case, after this bill was passed, especially after what I explained to you, what they might actually do is they might have to rescind that whole count, just so we can be clear. But I just want y'all to understand how badly they want these guys. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, I got a clip to play for y'all real quick from our favorite Instagram lawyer for workers. I want to get that guy on this show. I got to contact him and see if he'll come on the show and talk about this. I want to get lawyer for workers. We got to have some good shows first. I don't ask people to come on the show because so often the show breaks down into insanity. So I don't really ask anybody to come on the show. But I have to get to the point where I'm going to start asking people to come on the show again. What the fuck is this? Okay, a whole bunch of shit that I downloaded. Okay, give me 1 second. Bullshit. This is absolutely bullshit. Give me 1 second. What up, Heavy Joe? How you doing? We're gonna do roll call. Give me 1 minute. I'm like at a 3.5 minute mark. Let me just get this clip real quick. Make sure I have the clip first. And if I don't have the clip, I tried to get the clip and apparently it didn't fucking download. Shout out to that shit. All of the things. Hold on. Let me see if the clip downloaded on this side. If not, I'm gonna go get it right now so y'all can listen to it. I don't be knowing what's up with my devices. My devices just do their own thing, y'all. So I need y'all to bear with me. All right. I'm going to go directly to Lawyers for Workers page. He says something that was extremely interesting. I want y'all to get this. Which one is this? This one? This one. Listen.
It was coming, and it's... Everybody should be mad as hell. Page 32. Predicate Act, intent to distribute marijuana. 2 worldwide stars, once their careers had taken off, Gunna and Young Thug, are being involved in a RICO indictment in part on the Georgia County prosecutor's decision to say that a predicate act under their state's RICO Act is these rappers having large amounts of weed on them.
If you didn't understand what he's saying, what I grabbed from that is the government, GBI, is also charging them with distribution of marijuana, not because they distributed it. Are you listening? Not because they were distributing marijuana. Not because they could prove that they was distributing marijuana. Not because they think that they was distributing marijuana, but simply because they had lots of it. So since they had lots of it, we consider them guys sellers. Whether they were selling it or not. Whether they were smoking it, selling it, whatever they was doing with it, they had a lot of it. Whether they were smoking, selling it, whatever they was doing with it, they had a lot of it. Period. That's why they're currently being charged. Just so we can be clear. Now, I've been paying a little bit more attention to what they're actually charging these guys with. Thug might be in trouble. Like I said before, when you're dealing with a RICO, part of what all you have to do is try to prove that the people have something going on with the individual. That's it. Part of what you got to do is to prove. Part of what you got to do is to prove that the individuals has something to do with the other person. That's kind of it. Just so we can be clear. That's literally kind of it. If you could prove that whoever the hell it is had something to do with a gang, they literally had helped the gang, financially, get members, or whatever the case is, help promote the gang. You're literally already caught. You're fucked. These guys literally have songs where they do nothing but promote. These guys literally have songs where they do nothing but promote gang violence. I keep trying to explain to y'all. Every rapper could be arrested damn near. Every gang member can be arrested. There's a foul on almost every gang member in America. If you do not think so, then you not, or almost every gang, in America. If you do not think so, then you do not understand what the intelligence network is. Let me do some read some comments. Shout out to Black Cuddy, says BBN, evening breaking news, salute. He said Heavy Dro said let's go Jack Frost, and then just haters. And then I don't know if this is also a hater. He might be the Overlord Jones, might be Mike Jones, for all I know. The fake Mike Jones, not the real Mike Jones. Shout out to Ben Roman. What up, Ben Roman? Real quick, what do y'all think about this? Look, can I say something? Because people like talking shit about our platform. But how many times have I told people exactly what they need to do to stay out of prison? How many times have I told people exactly what they need to do to stay out of prison? Even beyond the whole don't commit crime shit. How many times have I put people on to what the fuck was going on? How many times? At this point, the people telling y'all not to pay attention to me, they don't care if you go to prison or not. The people that tell y'all don't watch Jack Frost and the BBN Network, knowing that I give good information that people need to have, they want y'all all fucked up. I promise you. Or they don't care if you all fucked up. That's a better way to put it. Once again, I'm a Knicks fan. I think Michael Jordan is the best basketball player I've ever seen. You know I hate that guy. You know I really don't like Mike. But he's the best basketball player I've ever seen. So even though I don't like him, I have the utmost respect. Because I have integrity. So even if you don't like somebody, if they're good at something, you acknowledge that they're good at it. That's literally what integrity is. Behind people you know don't have any integrity. That's all I'm saying. Stop following behind people you know don't have any integrity. They're going to have you all out there in the streets. You're going to be looking good for a minute until the niggas pull the cloak off and shit, until the fucking Scooby gang show up and pull the fucking mask off. You ain't going to be looking so good then. With that being said, let's get back to the actual content. We're not going to be here for that much longer. Maybe 10, 15 more minutes. I'm going to tell you what this tells me real quick. And I want all of y'all to pay attention to this. I'm going to tell you what this tells me. Pay attention. The federal government is coming after these rappers this year and next year. I promise you. This year and next year. Anybody want to know why? Anybody want to know why they coming after the rappers and the gangs this year and next year? Anybody want to know why? What up, New York Urban Legend? I tell you what, we got 17 people in here with 13 likes already. We got 7 people who ain't hit the like button. Hit that like button. Let's get up to 20 likes just because I want to get to 20 likes. But you know how I know this year and next year they're going to be arresting a lot of gangs and specifically rap members? care if she say I look like the Rick Ross. I don't care if somebody think I look like the real Rick Ross. What the fuck do I care for? Shout out to D. Kenny, man. He said elections. I appreciate that though, Jay Hodges. Stay on it. But I don't care if somebody say I look like fucking that shit. I don't care about none of that. No. Elections. Elections. So you think people need to make money and the only way to make money is by doing bad things? Hans Dom? You think the only way people can make money is by committing crimes? Okay. Hans Dom, hold on. Listen to what Hans Dom said. We're going to leave Hans Dom's line real quick. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink, which is true. So in a way, whatever advice you have given it really doesn't matter. People need to make money, right? I don't know what you're trying to say, Hans. Are you saying, I hear you agreeing with me, but are you also saying that people are, I believe people can make money without committing crimes. So my answer when somebody says people are committing crimes isn't that people need money. Copy? That's just not my answer. You can have, that could be your answer though. I'm not mad at you. It's not my answer though. No. Listen and pay attention. The Democrats are about to lose the next presidential election unless the Democrats are about to lose the next presidential election unless the Democrats are about to lose the next presidential election unless, okay, the Democrats are going to win the next presidential election unless they get a larger percentage of Caucasians to vote for them. Because black people are not going to get tricked this time around. They're not going to be able to parade Tamika Mallory and my son out there to trick black people again. So they're going to need Caucasian people to vote for them. How do you get Caucasian people to vote on your side? How do you get Caucasian people to vote on your side? This is going to sound, and this, I'm not saying this in far as racism is concerned. But when you go up there and you're the president and you talk about law, the law, when you're the president and you could go up there and you could talk about how many people have been arrested because of how strong they're now on crime and they previously weren't before. That's a good pitch for a president. But that's not the end of it. Whenever you go for a presidency, whenever you putting numbers up, you have to contrast the numbers against other numbers, right? What happened in the last year of the presidency of Trump? In the last year of Trump's presidency, everybody was locked inside, so violence and crime was down tremendously. Not only was Trump is smart. Not only was everybody locked inside, so violence was down, but in addition to that, everybody was getting free money, so there was no need to rob anybody. Everybody was happy. So now, guess what happens? Even if, this is what I'm trying to explain, even if this presidency is doing a good job as far as normally, guess what's going to happen when they go to the elections? No matter what he does, his numbers are going to be higher than Trump's numbers because nobody wasn't outside Trump's last year. Nobody wasn't outside. His numbers are going to be higher. Period. So what I believe they're doing is, I could be wrong, but what I believe they're doing is that they're going after a lot of these gangs and they want to make big arrests. And how do you make big gang arrests? You go after rappers. Now, since Biden has been in office, how many rappers have been arrested on RICOs? Since Biden has been in office, how many rappers have been arrested for RICOs? For everybody that think that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Why do you think fucking Tamika No, I'm not trying to say fucking Tamika Mallory. I apologize. Why do you think Tamika Mallory and my son didn't go down there to the mayor's office to talk with the rappers to the mayor? Is everybody slow? Like, not everybody, because I was slow to pick this up too. So I would be in the everybody. I was slow to pick up on this. But are we really not paying attention to what's happening? Tamika Mallory and my son, no disrespect to them, but they are two of the biggest media hounds we have now. Can we agree on that? These guys go to states and just get arrested for the camera. They two of the biggest media hounds that we know right now. Can we agree on that? Why would they not go to the freaking rappers talking to the mayor of New York City? Why would they not show up and give those rappers support? Everything I'm saying sounds stupid, don't it? It even sounds like it's disjointed and don't go together, don't it? It sounds like it don't make no sense and it don't go together. Don't it? Now, if you want, refocus and go back and watch the whole video up until now, and you'll see every single thing that I say fall in line and go together. So now I'm going to say this again. Listen and pay attention. I am not being disrespectful to Tamika Mallory and my son, but they did not go to meet with the mayor and the rappers. Why? That's literally their jobs. Rappers should have called me. I would have went with them. I promise. The rappers should have called me. I would have went with them. I promise I would have went with them. The rappers should have called me. I would have went with them. If they, I know people that know them, right? The people that went there, they could have contacted me. They should have contacted me. I would have went. I would have went. I don't know them, so they probably wouldn't have paid any attention. I think Mano super smart, and Mano is about that bag. So I think if I said, yo, Mano, this and this and that, and you know what I'm saying, he's a smart guy, so he'd know, like, when I said the thing, he'd probably understand what I was trying to say, so it wouldn't be an issue. But what you got to understand is, I'm going to break it down for you why I don't believe that they would have went. If they are having ulterior motives of any kind, and if they do actually work for somebody else, period, the ulterior motives would have kept them out of it, and them, if they do work for somebody, that person would have told them don't pull up. They only had those rappers to come down there to figure out which gangs they were going to go after. That's it. They had all of the gangs come down to talk to them while they decided which gangs they were going to lock up for this summer. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's all. As soon as the meeting ended, who was the first person group they went after? The Wu. Why? For the reason that I told y'all. No disrespect to anybody. But when Fabio Foreign came out and he spoke to the press, he didn't have the right energy for the city. He didn't have the energy the mayor wanted him to have after the meeting. So they went after the Wu first. They only had them to come down there to figure out who they was going to lock up. And that's why I think that these dudes didn't go. Because they already knew it was a waste of time. They knew they couldn't get nothing out of it. And they knew it was a waste of time. They should have told the rappers. So the rappers could have went down there and acted accordingly. Now check this out. Young Thug Gunna. They literally have a charge on there because they're rappers with a lot of weed. We are literally going through a situation where weed is being decriminalized at a federal level and they're just waiting for it to go through the Senate right now, I believe. The Senate or Congress or some shit. Putting that charge on the fucking app, putting that charge on there means nothing. That's just showing you they're trying to pile on. That might be the only way that they could connect a couple of people to the organization, so that's why they have it in there. Without that little, there was marijuanas, they might not be able to get everybody that they want. That's the only reason I could see them putting it in there. Just to make sure that they can get all of the names on the list. So now they could interrogate them for 2, 3, 4, 5 months until that shit go to Congress and then Congress decide to do whatever Congress is going to decide to do. Then after, if it actually does pass, then I believe they can petition the court to get the charge dropped. I believe that's the way that it works. I could be wrong. What do y'all think about this? Do y'all think this is some bullshit? Let me know what y'all guys think about this real quick. Y'all think this is some bullshit? What up, Arthur D. Glass? D. Candyman said because they know the Rico coming. I think because they knew it was there was no win there. I think they should have still showed up. Don't get it confused. But I think they didn't go because they knew there was no win. There was no win for that situation. Who the hell do Mano roll with? The people Mano roll with, I don't think them niggas was even fucked with. Like that whole area where Mano is at, I don't even think they fuck with them niggas. I think they just left them guys alone. Because Mano came in there and conducted himself accordingly. And they respected him as a boss. Shout out to Gary Crawford with the dropping all of those frauds. He went in there and they as far as I know, they haven't came after. As far as I know, the gangs that have been arrested in New York City are either gangs that are shooting up the blocks like crazy and too much drugs in their community. Period. At least from the information that I have. What up? What y'all talking about? Put it in the chat. What we want to chop it up for about a little while long. We can do another 20 minutes. I'm in no rush.
I knew.
Sorry about them. Sorry about that. I was reading something when I said that. Young Thug. Do y'all remember when Young Thug? Let me show y'all a thing. Somebody sent me this. Reese Witherspoon's daughter looks just like her. I'm just only saying that. I'm only saying that because somebody said which mother-daughter duo could pass as sisters. I think most of these are clones anyway. But Reese Witherspoon's daughter looked just like her. And I'm not one of those people that out here that think that Reese, I think she's the most unattractive Spider-Man wife, Spider-Man girlfriend, to be honest with you. Like, just so we can be clear. Wait, was Reese Witherspoon one that she was, right? Yeah, she's the there was some movie, TV show she was fine in. I don't know. I'm looking over here. Reese Witherspoon's daughter looked just like her. Just like her. I think Reese Witherspoon's daughter more than any other. Looked just like her. I don't know what to tell you. Reginae would look just like Toya, except for she tries to look like Lil Wayne. You understand what I'm saying? Like she really loves her father. And she tries to also, you know what I'm saying, let her father's features shine also. But if she didn't, she would look damn near just like fucking Toya Johnson. Toya Johnson is the baddest baby mama. Like, there is no baby mama badder than Toya Johnson. If you're badder than Toya Johnson and you gave a baby, you're probably a wife. That's the point in which I'm trying to make. You're not a baby mama. Rihanna, there you go. That's a badder baby mama than Toya Johnson. Rihanna. But she's not a baby mama. She's a billionaire. Get it? Shout out to Toya Johnson. Shout out to Rihanna. Shout out to Reginae. Reginae will marry you. Shout out to Reginae. So with the Dolph case, I haven't heard anything new on the Dolph case. What happened with the Dolph case, real quick, I'm just going to say this. They had a lot of fake information come out, and a lot of YouTube channels blew up off of fake information. A lot of YouTube channels blew up off of fake information. I had people thinking the information I was giving was wrong because people was out there giving fake information. So I just stopped talking about the shit. So I can't tell you nothing about the Dolph situation right now. We gotta wait. We gotta actually wait for some of the channels that just put out the bad information to, I'm not gonna say die, but for them to get better. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want them to go nowhere, but they gotta get better at their job. Like, we all go through low ends, like, you know, where we just not feeling the energy. We just haven't, you know, everybody, emotions, life. They just got to get a little bit better. They got to get better. They got to know that you can't just bite on every lead. Not everything is worth saying. And sometimes we don't say things because, you know, we're going to... When you know a motherfucker's secret, you don't always got to say it. They know you know. And when a motherfucker know that you holding something that you could expose them for and fuck them up, and you don't really have to hold it, but you are, because you are a journalist, because you know how this game works, because you're working the appropriate way, because you know how to play it, they just have a higher respect for you than when you're some of these other guys. You understand what I'm saying? Hector Cruz says, what's up, Frozen fam? It's beautiful day eating pizza with my princess. Salute, Hector Cruz. You already know what it is. Should you always wait till the case is over to talk about the true facts? ABC doesn't do that. NBC doesn't do that. CNBC doesn't do that. Fox doesn't do that. No news in the planet does that. Why do black people on YouTube have to wait to do it? Explain that to me before you make another comment. No Caucasian white people have to do it. Why do black and Latinos have to do it? Explain that to me before you make another comment. I don't want to hear not another thing you have to say, not Hans Dorm, until you explain to me why white people could talk about news while the case is already happening, but black people and Hispanic people can't. Other than that, I don't want to hear another word from you. I'm tired of the racism. I'm tired of the you know what I'm saying? You could be black and still be pushing white supremacy. Always trying to make black people think they can't do stuff white people could do. I'm not on that time, homie. Shout out to Juro. He says, yeah, what's good, BB? And what's good, Jay Fro? Says, appreciate it, Hector Cruz. Yo, can we slap that hater? I think he a hater. Can we slap him? He might not be a hater, so I don't know if anybody really want to slap him. But let's slap some haters. Let's slap some haters that's not even here. Let's get the slapping it happening. Let's make the slapping it happening. People are crazy, yo. Yo, I don't think people think before they type sometimes. I think people just, You ever see when I'm doing that? Half of the time, I've done thought of one sentence probably about 6 or 7 different ways in order for me to say it, to get the best, to be the most clear. You understand what I'm saying? Some of y'all, I don't think y'all think before you type. I think you just think of a thing and then put it out there, not even thinking whether it was worth saying or not, with all due respect. And Gunna a known snitch. And that's why I think they want to make sure that Gunna's wrapped up in this, because they know he gonna talk. Gunna's gonna talk. Gunna don't got no choice. He can't go to jail. What the fuck? You think Gunna could do 5 years, homie? No, say what you want to say, Hans Dorn. I want you to say exactly what you want to say. 9 times out of 10, it's going to have nothing to do with your question. It's just going to be hate aimed at me. Say what you want to say. Watch, it's going to have nothing to do with what he's talking about. It's just going to be hate aimed at me, because this is what he's waiting for. Go for it. Shoot. Appreciate you, Louis Freyes. Says you're the best in court cases. I have people in Atlanta, and I have people in Philly. They've been asking me to move to Atlanta and Philly respectively for a long time now. I'm thinking maybe we go to Atlanta and cover the case. But I don't know if they're allowing people in the courtrooms unless I have and I don't got the jab, so I don't know. Gunna can't do 5 minutes in jail, especially with them leather pants. New drip. That nigga got baby making hips. He cannot go to jail, homie. The fuck out of here. Oh, man. Oh, man. That nigga got baby making hips. How the hell he going to jail? They can't wait for that nigga. There's somebody right now talking about, yo, Gunna coming in here? Yo, do he still got those braids? Gunna don't want to go to jail, man. Gunna don't look like he ever played a sport. Gunna don't look like he know how to spell the word sport. He spells spork. He does not know how to do anything athletic. Get out of here. Shout out to Gunna. I'm just telling jokes, but you are out of shape, homie. You are really out of shape. Yeah, I just kicked that guy. I don't really care. You are really out of shape, Gunna. You are really. Yeah, I'm waiting for the other guy to tell me all of these things. Because they come in here, I'm going to tell you what they do. They come in here and try to pretend like they have a point that I'm not listening to. And then, after I call them out on whatever they're talking about because it don't make no sense, then they just go full-blown disrespecting me for no reason. Like a whole woman. Like a hurt woman. Like a woman on her period with a bloody vagina. Like a woman with a bloody vagina eating another woman with a bloody vagina. Like a woman with a bloody vagina. I was about to go on. Shout out to Prince Sylvia for the Cash App in the chat. Let's get 5 to $10 drops in the Cash App. Or slap a hater. We got like 3 haters in here. Let's slap some haters. Shout out to Suzette Callbuckle. She says, "Hi, Jack." She's screaming at me. We got like 3 or 4 haters in here, man. Let's slap some haters. Fuck the $10 drops. Let's slap some haters. If you want to drop $10, slap a hater twice. I don't care. Let's slap some haters. We got a couple of them in here. Georgia don't care if you have the jab, Frost. What you mean? I could go in the courthouse if I don't have the jab? Maybe we should work on getting me down there to cover that case. I got people in Atlanta. Maybe I contact them and be like, yo, I want to come down there and cover the fucking, They'll do it too. Oh, Lord. We might be going to Atlanta to cover the case. You rat bastards. We might be going to Atlanta to cover the case. We might, I don't know. I'm gonna say a thing. I'm gonna say a thing and ask a person a thing, and then I'm gonna see. I might not want to do it, even if I have the ability to do it, because what am I gonna do with all my shit? So if I was to go to Atlanta or to Philly, I'm gonna all the way move out of this spot. So I would have to be able to get my shit the way it gotta go. So that would be the only concern. New York don't want me. Watch me move out of New York, and then there's gonna be people in New York acting like they fuck with me. Like, yo, why you move, Jack? Like, really? When I was here, none of y'all niggas fuck with me. I can't even go to the supermarket. You go to the A, you gonna wife up and find a new home. Nah, I'm scared of AIDS. And I heard there's a lot of it down there. I don't know. I heard there's a lot of AIDS down there. I go to Atlanta without a woman, I'm never gonna have nobody. Look, that has nothing to do with what we're talking about. I'm just gonna kick you. Boom. I'm just gonna kick you. Then tell me why people that fuck with Shotty, that's close with Shotty like this, fuck with me. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Okay. I wish I could tell y'all some stuff, and then you will understand how the haters just come in here and lie. But I can't tell y'all. Because I can't tell you. But I wish I could tell y'all some stuff, because then you'll be laughing at some of the shit that the people come in here and say. Yes, you will be laughing at it. Like, what the fuck? But I digress. Whole bozo. I keep saying to slap some haters. Nobody don't want to slap no haters. They're gonna keep popping up. I would like to go down and cover the case down there. I would like to go around America and start covering some cases, just in general. If I was where I thought I would be able to get to, I would be doing it now. Just so we can be clear. If I would have been able to stay on the trajectory that I was on without all of the admins that decided they wanted to destroy my life, I would probably be flying around America right now covering cases wherever I could get in the building at. I'm just keeping it a stack with you. That's what I would be doing. I would have went to fucking cover the Nipsey Hussle situation. I would have went. I had that type of money at that point. If I would have been able to just, if all of the bullshit didn't happen, of course you care. You're in here. How you gonna say no one cares? If you didn't care, you wouldn't be in my chat. Niggas has got mental health disorders. Niggas be like, yo, I don't care about that. Yo, what's happening? I gotta watch it every day. I gotta make sure I know everything that's going on with that thing that I don't care about. Get out of here. Fuck wrong with you? Oh, we are throwing bags. All of the bags. If you want to hit this red bastard with some bags. Got all of the bags dripping. Oh shit, I didn't get to see that other guy's stupid ass comment. What up, Oceanic Vibes? Sebastian Tompkins. Look how this motherfucker still in here talking about F me. What the fuck, yo? Why? Who keeps unblocking these people when I block them? Or you just beating me to them or some shit? I don't know. Maybe you just beating me to them, that's all. We pressing a button at the same time, that's all. It's cool. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to everybody getting the shit done. Yeah, I would have definitely been going around America covering cases. I like sitting in courtrooms and covering the cases. I think that's something that I excel at. Not for nothing. And the fact that when I was covering the court case in the other courtrooms, that I had quite a few other journalists that was coming around me, asking me questions, trying to read off of my notes and shit like that. You feel me? Like, what the fuck is you telling me, nigga? You can't tell me nothing. You can say whatever you want about Jack Frost. You could try to disrespect my skill, my ability to journalize, or whatever you want to do. But when I was with actual other journalists that work for actual papers, and they was respecting the shit that I had to say, and they was taking my quotes and putting it in their fucking paper, and they was sitting around asking me, they was trying to read off of my fucking book to see what I was doing. And when I had lawyers that wasn't working those cases sitting next to me to look at my fucking book to see what the fuck I was writing, nigga, you can't tell me shit about my ability to be a journalist. You could throw dirt at it all you want. The people that are idiots are gonna believe you. I can't control what they believe. Hey, look at K Goddess. What the fuck is she doing? She's so silly. And then when she see me, she be super serious. I ain't got time for this. I'm not watching her page. She just pissed me off. I don't get it. I'm trying to remember to show y'all something, but I looked at my phone and then I saw vaginas. I mean, I saw women, and then I can't remember what I was going to get. God damn it. What up, Overlord? What up, Mega? Like Voltron bag hitting these fools. What up, Mr. Torn? These guys is bananas, man. These guys is got mental health disorders. They be like, yo, Jack, you the worst YouTuber ever, but they here every day. What the fuck is you talking about? I'm your favorite YouTuber, you rat bastard. You the hell? Oh, now I remember what I was going to look for. Is this the real one? I've sent a request. I don't know if that's the real one. Sorry, I'm looking for a thing. What you mean as well as other people, Louis Frisk? Didn't Angie mention your work on Spotify? Yeah. I got mentioned on Spotify. I got mentioned on Complex. I got mentioned in the Daily News. I got mentioned in, I think, one of the Washington Post or something like that. Yeah, I told him I was going to kick him out. What are you talking about? I read his reply. What the fuck are you talking about? I told him to say the reply. In the reply, he was going to say something disrespectful, and I was going to kick him. That's exactly what happened. What the fuck? Yeah, that's exactly what happened. What are you talking about? I did exactly what I said I was going to do. I was going to ask him to answer the question. He was not going to answer the question. He was going to say a whole bunch of other shit that was disrespectful, and I was going to kick him. And I did it. What the fuck? I keep trying to tell you these people got mental health disorders, man. I keep trying to tell you these people got mental health disorders. Everybody that was in here heard me say that shit. I said, reply back. I said, watch him disrespect me and I'm going to kick him. And then when he did it, somebody had the nerve to say I did something wrong. Shut the fuck up. Could we slap some haters? Not only because I would like y'all to do drops, but I really want to make fun of these niggas and do antics. I want to do some shenanigans. Sorry, I had to type something. He said Gunna gonna get hit with an extra charge for wearing booty shorts with rubber pumps. I'm not gonna go that far. But what in the hell? What up, bad boy Prince? Wait, hold on. That's you, Prince? I know like 3 Princes, by the way. That was like a really popular name in the late 70s, early 90s. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to start doing more midday shows. I need y'all to encourage it. Encourage more midday shows. Y'all encourage more midday shows, I'll bring you more midday shows. I'm feeling comfortable right now. I'm liking this midday show myself. Y'all encourage more midday shows, I'll do more midday shows. Y'all know how y'all got to Tonight Show, right? Y'all wasn't here? Y'all don't know how y'all got the Tonight Show, do you? Okay, so y'all got the Tonight Show like this. The Tonight Show didn't exist. The Tonight Show didn't exist. Okay? Y'all got the Tonight Show because we did morning coffee. And I was doing videos throughout the day. And then people was like, go live at night. But I didn't never want to go live at night because at 8 o'clock my shows came on. So 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock, I'm looking at my phone, seeing what videos I'm going to make. I might make a video, but I basically was watching my shows. What happened was somebody said, if you do the Tonight Show, we'll do some drops. We want a Tonight Show. So I said, all right, fuck it. I'll do a Tonight Show. And then I started doing the Tonight Show. People started doing the drops. So even when I wanted to stop doing the Tonight Show, I didn't stop doing the Tonight Show. There was a point where I wanted to stop doing the Tonight Show because the turnover was too much for me. I was doing the Tonight Show, getting off of the Tonight Show at like 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, going to bed like 2 o'clock in the morning, getting woke up like about 3 o'clock in the morning from all of the telephone calls, and then I got to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning to get ready for the morning show. So there was like a 7-8 month period where doing the Tonight Show was killing me. I just kept doing it because y'all guys wanted it. That's about a 7-8 month period, and it was during the winter too, when you know there was no light out. It was because you know it gets dark early, and it was fucking killing me. I ain't gonna lie to you, I was dying over here. Paperwork came out. Is what true? Is what true? What part true, Mega? What part are you asking me? Is it true? What part are you asking me? Is it true? But that's how we got a Tonight Show for everybody to know. That's how we got a Tonight Show. I didn't even want to do it. It was our old admins. Everybody think our first admins. It was our first. Everybody think our first admins. I think Ant specifically. What paperwork are you speaking about specifically? Okay, since you're not going to tell me what paperwork you're speaking about specifically, I'm not going to read no more of your comments. You're just going to keep saying things to make me ask you what you're talking about, but you're never going to actually tell me what you're talking about. I get it. I'm not going to. You can tell me what you're talking about or not. I'm not going to keep reading it or asking you what you're talking about. Tell me what you're talking about or not. I don't know what paperwork. I don't know nothing. You saying things in your brain and then you're typing out questions without telling me what you're saying in your brain. So I don't know what you're thinking in your brain. Copy? You thinking the whole scenarios in your brain and you asking me questions and I don't know the scenario. Did they release any paperwork? Yes, they released some things. I don't have everything. What I have is a list of the charges and a list of the individuals being charged. That's what I currently have. Niggas is crazy. They be like, yo, you got the worst channel in the world. But you hear every day, all day. If I go live, you hear. It's not the worst channel in the world, homie. It's your favorite channel. It's a channel you can't live without. And also, I don't care who leaves me. I was abandoned when I was 8 years old. I don't give a fuck who leaves. Copy? I'm never going to speak to my mother's side of my family or my father's side of my family again. I promise you I don't care who leaves me. I care who stay. That's it. I care who stay. I don't care who leave. Yeah, I don't care who leave. I care who stay. I don't care who leave. Never care who leave. Why the fuck would you care who leaves? Yo, am I wrong for thinking that? Yo, am I wrong for thinking that's crazy? To care who leaves? You should care who stays. I'm gonna go get me some tea because I'm gonna go get me some tea. Oh man, I need something to drink. That's crazy. Don't care who fucking leaves. Why would you care who leaves? What the fuck, yo? If somebody left you, you're most likely better off. If somebody left you, you are most likely better off without them. There are very few people that will leave you in your life, and you are better off with them. I promise you. I promise you. Very few times, and it's so few that this shit might happen once or twice every 10 or 15 years. Very few times in your life when you lose a person, or when a person leave you, that you should care about. Care about the people that stay. If I literally cared about the people who left, I would be in trouble. Because I wouldn't be able to do my show. Caring about the people who left. I hope everything good for those guys. I hope they go find joy in life. I don't really care. I hope they go find all of the joys. Does Mr. Vaughn know we live? Because he's commenting, but he's commenting in a video that is already a video. Does he know we live? He might not know we live. Alright, I'll go watch the Charleston White interview. I'm not sure. He asked me a question. I'm not sure. I hope he asked. Too bad he ain't DM me the question. So we could have shot the shit and tried to figure it out. Oh shit. This is on. How's there no monetization in this shit? Okay. Yo, they flagged my video, so I got an age restriction on it. So that's how y'all did. I don't really care if it's an age restriction. I don't really want kids to be able to watch my shit anyway. Did you break this story? I forgot who told me the story. Hold on. Let me check. They trying to kill Lucci. Lucci been talking. I told y'all Lucci been talking. Lucci been talking. They trying to kill that guy. Hold on. You might have broke it to me. You might have been the one that brought me the story. Nah, I'm sorry. When did we start talking about this? Yesterday, right? I'm sorry. Somebody in the chat brought it up first. I'm sorry about that, my brother. But you sent me mad shit on this. You sent me not the most information, but a lot of the information you sent me, I actually used. A lot of times people send me information I don't use because it's not applicable for me. Not in for one reason or another. No, everything that you sent was extremely helpful, Mr. Vaughn. That's a fact. You part of the team, homie. What you talking about? There's like 4 people in total that I actually do videos for content that they send me because I fucks with them, and you one of them. Did I show the video of the arrest? Let me see if it's there. Hold on. We can show all that stuff over. Why not? I believe this is the video right here, right? Shout out to Prince Tourmere putting the Cash App in the chat. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops in the Cash App, y'all. Come on, let's pull up. We having a good show in the afternoon. I'm bringing y'all afternoon show, I'm bringing y'all a pretty decent show in the afternoon. Come on, pull up to the Cash App. This is the arrest you talking about? Yeah, I showed this a couple of times. Let's see if we can get some audio in here. She picking up a pizza. She getting a pizza delivered to her. It's crazy.
Police escort. Right.
Nah, everybody that's actually a part of the team and send me shit, all of you guys are helpful. Thank you for not being where I gotta every 5 minutes say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because some people, they send me, I'm gonna tell you why I don't use everybody's content. Because sometimes people send me shit, and I've had problems in the past where people have sent me a thing, and then I'd be like, well, we doing this story because, you know, blase sent the story and or whatever, so we doing the story. And then we'll do the story, and we'll talk about the story. And then I'll do a story, and somebody would have sent me something talking about the story, but I didn't see it. Like, you would DM me, but I didn't even see the DM. I just happened to do the story on the same thing that you DM me on. Now the person's going around talking about I didn't give them credit, and now they mad at me. So you really have to understand. People get mad at me for the little tiniest things. The little, like, shit that you just be like, are you serious? These niggas want to destroy my whole life for things that's this small. These is little petty people. Like, what they doing ain't even petty at this time. It's really just evil. I don't know no other way to say it. It's really just evil. It's not even petty at this point. Yeah, it's not even petty at this point. It's evil. It's not petty. I'm not going to call it petty. It's not. You can't, I'm disrespecting petty people by calling it petty. It's evil at this point. Period. I had a person get mad at me because they took terrible photos with terrible lighting. Not that they're unattractive. I am not saying that they look bad as a person. I'm saying they took bad photos. And because I didn't post their bad photos over and over and over again, they got mad at me. I posted the people who made good photos. They got terrible lighting. They photos is looking like this, homie. They taking photos that's looking like this. Not even like this. They taking photos that's looking like this. They photos is coming out like this. Like, hold on. A little bit more light. They photos is coming out like this. And they like, yo, why ain't you posting my video? Why ain't you posting my photos on the page? I'm an icy queen. And I'm like, could you do better photos? And instead of doing better photos, they send me the same photos. Lighter. They lighten up the photo. And I don't know what to do. That's why I keep telling you, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm literally not doing anything wrong. Nah, they can't get, my dude, it costs $2 a month. You got $2. I'm not giving you no ordinary anything. It costs $2 a month. You got $2, you rat bastard. Also, I can't make anybody honorary anything, just so we can be clear. Oh, shit. YouTube's took something from us. YouTube watches our channel. YouTube fucks with us. I promise you. You know that thing I used to do at the end of every video? Where at the end of every video, I go down the line and I give a shout out to everybody that do donations? You know, YouTube has this new thing on their fucking thing, and it's called, I forgot what they call it. But they got this new thing that does that for you. Not everybody got it. They just gave it to me. My computer don't work. My computer don't work, so I can't. My computer don't work, so I can't do it for you. But they have this new thing where when you do, what you say? They got this new thing where if you do super chats, they got this thing where they do shout outs to you for doing super chats. We started doing that first. So don't nobody tell me that I'm not a good fucking YouTuber, okay? Not only is YouTube content creators stealing my ideas, but YouTube itself is taking my ideas. Anybody that say that I'm not a good YouTuber, you just jealous. Get off the dick. Get off the dick. Get off the dick. I just kicked somebody. I don't even know why I kicked them. Okay, I don't even know why he's talking about that. I'll unkick you, but okay, you're flying in here for an engineering job. Shout out to that Manny Fresco. I don't believe you. But, I mean, you can say anything you want to say. I've never seen somebody come into a chat on any YouTube channel and say, I'm flying to a city for a job, and nobody asks you anything. So I don't believe you, but you can keep talking about it. Who the fuck ever does that? Has anybody ever seen anybody in the history of YouTube do that? Just pull up in the chat and be like, yo, I'm getting a job in Atlanta. I'll be there next week. You ever see, like, who the fuck is this guy? Nobody does that. Get out of here. I unhid you. That was just so stupid. I hit you by accident. That was just so stupid. I just hit you by accident. My brain wasn't even working right. I don't know. We've been on here about an hour. What y'all want to do? About 20 more minutes, maybe? Elon Musk says he had reversed Twitter's ban against Trump. Oh, shit. Oh, yes. I watch women dance on Instagram, and I watch women work out on Instagram. Those are the main things that I do. I mean, I post on Instagram more than anything else, but yeah, when I'm not posting on Instagram, I will stop to watch the dancing women, and I will stop to watch the women working out. I will stop to watch those things. I'm telling you right now. I will stop to watch those things. But that's maybe because when I used to date Kendra, she used to do a lot of dancing and working out. So I'm just used to just having, like, being around, like, so that might be what it is also. You know what I'm saying? Just, I'm used to, like, the whole time I was dating Kendra, like, Kendra had a whole pole and all of that. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm used to that. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably why I watch that shit. I don't know. Yeah, Kendra had a whole, like, pole and everything. Kendra used to stay in shape. Okay, you don't like Illinois? I just want to know where the fuck they got that name from and why. Illinois got to be the least said name of a state. When was the last time y'all said Illinois? When was the last time anybody even thought of the word Illinois? You never think of that word Illinois. Nobody calls Illinois, Illinois. Everybody calls Illinois Chicago. Nobody calls Detroit, Illinois. They call Detroit, Detroit. Tell me where I'm wrong. That guy isn't from Illinois. Tell me where I'm wrong. What the fuck? When's the last time you heard somebody call Illinois, Illinois? When? You got 40 likes in here. Appreciate y'all. 40 people hit that like button. 40 people said we're going to hit the like button, you red bastard. You better appreciate it. I appreciate all the like buttons hits. Oh, shit. Not story. Also, make sure y'all go to Instagram and check out our reels. Go spam our reels on Instagram. We're trying to get up to 1 million reels this month. District Attorney asks why Jack Harlow wasn't mentioned in Young Thug and Gunna's gang charge. District Attorney is fine as shit. Okay, she's pretty. She's pretty. She's pretty. You could tell she probably got a couple of kids and she don't have the opportunity to stay and work out like some of y'all women that, you know, but she's pretty. She pretty. You could see it. She pretty. I wonder if she got E. I mean, I'm not wondering if she got some ass on her. So hold on. What is she saying? Let's listen to what she's saying. God dang it. Hold on. Oh, she put her glasses on too? I love a woman with glasses. I ain't gonna lie to you. If you wear glasses and we banging, I want you to have them on. I don't care if I gotta get that little Kareem Abdul-Jabbar strap. I don't care if we gotta get that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar strap. But if we banging and you wear glasses, can you keep them on, please? I appreciate it. I am definitely one of those men that if you wear glasses, you wearing them is definitely going to make you look sexier than me. Period. I don't care how pretty you are. Glasses is going to make you look sexier. He said you a savage, bro. I'm just telling you what it is. Shout out to Team Moto Productions. We haven't called you out in a minute, my brother. I'm glad you up in here. Shout out to Team Moto Productions. A Night of Laughter with Monique. June 18th. It's going to be in the Duke Energy Center for the Performing Arts in Riley Memorial Auditorium. It's June 18th. You got to go pull up. This shit is going to be funny as hell. Monique is going to be there with all of her people. They're going to be doing all of the jokes. You're going to be laughing so hard. First of all, bring a diaper, an adult diaper. You're going to need to wear it. You do not want to soil your pants. Pull up June 18th. Duke Energy Center for the Performing Arts. It's going to be off the chain. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be lit. I wish I could be down there to be like behind scenes, behind the stage, getting behind the scenes stuff. That would be dope. I would go down there too. That's a fact. That's a fact. I'll pull up, do a BBN event and shit, laughing and joking. And then what they're going to do is let me go on stage first so I could say all the terrible jokes. So then they could come on and their jokes are going to be like gold. They're going to think everybody's motherfucking Richard Pryor after I get off the stage. Everybody after me, they're going to be Richard Pryor. Monique and BMF. Oh, yes. Yeah, I fuck with Monique. Monique is funny. I'm sad. I'm upset about what they did to her. As soon as she won her Oscar, they did her dirty. That's fucked up. It is what it is, though. We're going to leave that alone. What up, Tyson Garcia? How you doing, my brother? Hold on, let's get back to what I was going to show y'all before we caught that out. Shout out to Monique.
That's Jack Harlow. Can you speak to that?
What I'll tell you is that as large as this indictment is, I told my team that let's not be sexy, now let's not overreach. Let's be conservative in our approach, which is always the approach that I take. And in taking that approach, 28 defendants were indicted, and they were indicted for the crimes that I believe were appropriate for this RICO indictment. And so I won't speak to any.
The indictment's got Young Thug and a bunch of other rappers. There was one name I was actually expecting to see there that I didn't, and that's Jack Harlow.
Could somebody tell me why that guy said he expected to see Jack Harlow's name on there? That's one. Two. You know how I told y'all they could come get any rapper? I told y'all they could come get any rapper. She actually just said something else that I'm about to get on to in 2 seconds after I just talk about this. I told y'all they could come get any rapper. That lady just flexed, yo. She just flexed. They could have put Jack Harlow in this. She just flexed, yo. That's a flex. Nah, we could have put Jack Harlow in there, but we just made sure that we went after the people that we were sure we can get. This does not look good for Young Thug. They feel confident that they could scoop, that they could pull him in. This does not look good for Young Thug. She sounded like she felt pretty confident. Jack be on them text or phone tapes. I'm going to tell you what I believe also happened. They might not need Jack Harlow because they have Gunna. Copy? They don't need him. They got Gunna. I think they expect people are going to snitch on each other because they don't think Gunna's going to be able to hold water. That's the only reason why they would have needed Jack Harlow, I would think, unless he's actually been committing crimes, and I don't know if he has. What the fuck? Jack Harlow might get 6 minutes in the corner and released in 2 seconds. Yo, look. Someone in that cat. What's the first thing I told y'all? I said, I don't think there's a snitch. I think there's a plan. They don't be snitches, man. Okay, I'm going to explain to you what I consider a snitch to be. 2 people go commit a crime. 3 people go commit a crime. 4 people go commit a crime. You get caught. They talk to the police. That's a snitch. What else is a snitch? You are part of an organization. You go commit a crime where nobody's at. You get all fucked up. They make you wear a wire. You come in and you wire. That's a snitch. You know what a plant is? You're somewhere. You might be a crime committer, but you're not thinking about committing no crime. The plant is going to come up to you and convince you to commit the crime so they can record you committing the crime, so then they can let the authorities know about the crime that you committed. There's a plan. This is not snitch work. A snitch would have got you 10 people. A snitch would have got you 8 people. A plant is going to get you 20 people, 30 people per plant. You could get 10 people, 15 people per plant. They got 28 people with more possible. This was a plant. CEO Chris, a plant. This is a plant. This is not just a regular snitch. A snitch is a snitch. A plant snitches. It's a plant's job to come in there and convince you to do the thing. Because you might be like, I'm done with this life of crime. You're like, I'm done with this life of crime. I'm gonna go to straight and narrow. We're gonna do all of the things the way that the law enforcement authorities has been telling us to live for the last American years. Plot twist. Gunna was the plan. I'm kind of alluding to that, but I don't know. But there's a plant, and the plant probably came in with Gunna, and that's why Gunna's on the affidavit to begin with, because the plant probably came in with him. You understand? I'm gonna give me 1 second. Hold on. Alright, so this is what you gotta understand. I'm gonna explain to you something that the police do. I'm about to put you on the game. I'm gonna explain to you something that the police do. When the police want to hide their actual snitch, this is what they do. Listen, pay attention. I'm not going to explain this type of stuff 5 and 6 and 7 times because I'm not trying to help people evade the law. If you committed a crime, I'm not trying to help you get away. But I am going to explain this once now and probably a couple of times in the future, but this is not something I'm going to be talking about multiple times. I do believe in law and order, and I believe in the Most High, and I believe that we're supposed to be living in a civilized society. So with that being said, I'm going to say this. This is what the police sometimes do to hide the actual real snitch. Pardon me. Yeah, they've been watching them since 2012, actually. 2012. 2012, not 14. 2014 is when they rented the car, and 2015 is when the murder was committed with the car that was rented in dude's name. But they've been watching them since 2012. Listen and pay attention. When they have an actual plant, they can't do this with a snitch as much. Or they don't do this with a snitch, I don't believe, as much. But it can be done also. When they have a plant, one of the things that they do is they need to also have somebody that could be, they could have also had snitched. So that what Gunna might be. Gunna might not be the actual person who's the plant. Gunna might be the person that the plant's hiding behind. You understand what I'm saying? So that when information start dropping, people are going to be like, you know, that could have only came from Gunna. Gunna's the only one that knew that. You understand what I'm saying? Gunna's the only one that knew that. Didn't nobody else know that but Gunna. But Gunna knew it. 2 other niggas knew it. One of the other niggas that told the police. Wait, Gunna's name is really Scotty Appleton? That's not his name. Gunna has I think his last name is like Sumlin or something. I don't even think he's black. Well, yeah, he's black, but I think he's like black from like Cuban or something. I got 10 minutes and I'm complaining about that. You got 10 minutes of what? Why not? Says, don't forget Thug's tour manager is still locked up for shooting. No, Thug's tour manager actually was just released. I gotta look at my leg. My leg's messed up, so don't mind me. Thug's manager was actually recently released. Just got out of jail and then just got rearrested. So Thug's manager, the one that shot up, the one that went to jail for shooting up the one that pled guilty to shooting up the tour bus of Lil Wayne, he recently just got let out of jail, and yeah, so he's going back to jail. You know, he's caught up in this RICO. So he just did 7 years, and he's about to come back out, and he's about to probably do more time. He didn't even get a chance to fucking get his, I don't know what to tell you. This nigga ain't get a chance to see 2 Christmases. I don't know what to tell you. Yes, Gunna has previously told on a nigga. For everybody that don't know, there was a situation that had happened in Gunna's own town where somebody had been shot and murdered or something along those lines. His cousin was arrested. Gunna then went on a local news local news and basically said that his cousin wasn't the one who shot the dude, and I think he said the guy's name that actually did the shooting, and then I think his cousin was then let out of jail or whatever, and the situation was fixed. I don't know personally how I feel about that, to be honest with you. The reason why I say that is, what if that person that actually did do the killing, the police know he did the killing, but he's one of their snitches, so they was gonna send somebody else to jail for him. Like that happens. For everybody that don't know. Why do you think so many niggas is in jail for crimes they didn't commit? Sometimes they trying to save they snitch. They send another nigga to jail. Like, don't he probably did a crime? Or, you know, they gotta protect they snitch. They gotta protect they, you don't usually have to do that with a plant, but with a snitch you might have to do that. They gotta protect they snitch. There's mad niggas in jail right now because the police protected a snitch. I promise you. I promise you. Why do you think some of these niggas that's locked up in jail can't get the case overturned? Why do you think some of these niggas that's locked up in jail, they be fighting for 20 years? They're not fighting for 20 years because the courts made a mistake. They're fighting for 20 years because somebody made a mistake on purpose. Copy? Stop. I get it, all of this gang culture and gang life and everybody want to talk about the gang stuff. That's so dope. But could we also talk about some intellectual properties that's going to, could we also talk on a level that's going to also try to keep us and some of our children and relatives out of prison? Could we also talk on that level? Or we could only talk on the level of violence. We could only talk on the level about what we're going to do, what we're going to commit, how we're going to hurt others. We can't talk about, like, so that's the shit that killed me. You understand what I'm saying? I don't like that because we're black, we have to be ignorant. I don't want to be ignorant. I don't know about the rest of y'all. I can't call you, I can't tell you what you should and shouldn't want to be. But I don't want to be known as an ignorant motherfucker. That's not my thing. Tech been exposed gun. Oh yeah, we said that. Yeah, that dude's going back to jail. I don't know what to say. He's going back to jail. There ain't nothing to do about it. Sergio Kitchens, that's his name. Thank you. Who the fuck is Sumlin? There's some guy named Sumlin in there too. Sergio Kitchens. Now you see why I said he's probably Cuban or something. Sergio. What the fuck? That nigga sound like he was on what's the name of that television show? Money Heist? He sound like he was in Money Heist and shit. Tory Lanez and Vegas, he likes it out there. Hold on, what? Okay, I might have to look at that Danny Lee interview with Angie Martinez. I might have to look at that. I just think that this is that idiot. I just want to kick him. I'm not going to kick him yet. Shout out to Prince to Amir, put the cash up in the chat. Prince to Amir wants to have evening shows so bad. Prince to Amir want to have evening shows so bad. He trying to get y'all to do a drop so bad so I do more evening shows. This nigga is trying to... Prince, shout out to Prince to Amir. You at work? This is the India work day though, right? Like you about to get off, right? Prince to Amir, keep dropping the cash app. He like, y'all motherfuckers, if y'all want this evening show to keep going, y'all want this nigga to keep doing this shit, y'all better show some support to these. People who don't donate got doodle on their fingers. Prince to Amir trying to get y'all to keep the evening show going, man. If I thought y'all wanted more content throughout the day, I would go live more often. Just so we could be clear. I would go live more often. Yes, I'm gonna do the Tonight Show tonight also. Yeah, I'm still doing the Tonight Show. I just really only went live to go like 10, 15 minutes, but y'all motherfuckers came in here and started talking to me, so I'm staying live for a little while. I only came here to go live for like 10, 15 minutes, tell y'all about whatever. I ain't do a drop right now, you rat bastard. You online. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm gonna be here tonight. You don't gotta wait till tonight, you rat bastard. You can do one now. Prince to Amir is basically telling y'all, if y'all want to make sure that I keep doing these evening shows, slap a couple of haters or something. That's what he's basically saying, man. Ask him for yourself. That nigga keep dropping that cash app every 10 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck? I appreciate it. That's why I said, are you working? Like, are you sitting in the... You might be at the end of your day. That's what I'm assuming. You at the end of your day, so you got your phone. You could, you know what I'm saying? You ain't busy. It's about 5 o'clock. We gonna go live at 9:30. I might go live. We might start the show tonight at 9:30 or 10 though. Probably a little bit later. Because if I'm gonna do a show in the evening, I don't think I'm gonna start at 9. So we have to redo the hours of the show. So I might push the show back a little bit. I might push the show back a little bit at the Tonight Show if we're gonna consistently do evening shows. But I don't know if we're gonna consistently do evening shows yet. But if we start consistently doing evening, if y'all noticed, I've been slowly moving the Tonight Show back a couple of 20 minutes here, one day, 30 minutes another day. I've been slowly moving it back on purpose because I've been planning on doing evening shows. I'm trying to orchestrate my day in a way that I'll be able to get an evening show in. So we could try to go at least live at least 6 hours a day minimum. You know, minimum of 2 hours, and a minimum of an hour and a half in the morning, a minimum of maybe an hour and a half in the evening, and probably try to get in 2 to 3 hours at in the Tonight Show. I just feel better. It don't mind. I don't care when the haters is in here. It just makes me feel better when I got people in here that's actually being supportive. So not the only comments I don't see is bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? Like the bullshit comments don't even hate me don't bother me as much as all I see is bullshit comments. And then I'm like, damn, the people that fuck with me don't even want to make a comment so the shit leave the screen. Like the people that fuck with me don't want to make a comment. So but y'all probably not even thinking about it like that. When they do bullshit ass comments like that, I need y'all to comment so that shit move. I don't want to be sitting here looking at that shit. That's why sometimes I just be like, man, I'm just gonna get off. Like this I don't feel like doing this shit. These niggas gonna keep making stupid comments. I gotta keep just watching this shit, and ain't nobody gonna make no comments so damn things move. I be like, man, you know what? I'm just gonna get off. This shit is blowing my mind. Not that they doing whatever they doing. I'm just like, come on, man. If I ask for any support, then niggas is gonna get mad at me. So I can't even ask niggas to do what every other YouTube channel people do. Like I can't even ask people. Like that's the fucked up thing about being Jack Force. Not for nothing. I'm not trying to complain. But literally, I can't even ask people to do what every other community does. So I don't be knowing what I'm gonna do half of the time. I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't be knowing what the fuck I'm gonna do half of the time. Be honest with you. I be like,
I believe in the First Amendment. It's one of our most precious rights. However, the First Amendment does not protect people from prosecutors using it as evidence if it is. I knew that question was coming. I believe in the First Amendment. It's one of our most precious rights. However, the First Amendment does not protect people from prosecutors using it as evidence if it is.
I'm going to explain to you how every single person that says their First Amendment rights when they're busy talking violence and raps, it's not going to work in court. I'm going to explain to you right now. When you speak about violence in your rap music nowadays, that's tantamount to somebody going into a movie theater and screaming fire. You're not covered by the law. You can't be covered by the law anyway when you're talking about doing violence to someone. Like the simple act of saying you're going to do violence, you're not covered by the law. Copy? You're not covered by the law. So, once again, I don't know. People just do this shit.
How are you and Sheriff LeBlanc working to keep them away from each other in the jail, especially with YS and Lucy being targeted that came out?
Well, I won't step outside of my lane. I am the district attorney of Fulton County. I am not the sheriff. I have great confidence in the sheriff. He knew that this was coming as a law enforcement partner, and I believe that he is well prepared, but you'd have to speak to him to make sure that everyone within his facility is safe.
Time. How are you and Sheriff LaBott working to keep them away from each other in the jail, especially with riots and Lucy being targeted as that came out recently?
Well, I won't step outside of my lane. I am the district attorney of Fulton County.
Look
I am not
at
the
her
sheriff.
face at the end.
I have great confidence in the sheriff. He knew that this was coming as a law enforcement partner, and I believe that he is well prepared, but you'd have to speak to him to make sure that everyone within his facility is safe.
Time. How are you and
I promise you, they can 100% put that hit that allegedly was going to happen to YF and Lucci on Thug. That's why everybody's arrested right now. That was the thing that got everybody arrested right now. Little Baby and his crew, they're coming for y'all. Coming for who? Who they coming for? I promise you, the linchpin that closed the investigation, that they said we got him, they got Thug. They got him. I promise you. I promise you. Whether he did it or not, they believe they got him. Whether he did it or not, oh fuck. What the fuck was that? Was that the shade room? What room? What was we? Somebody fucking and I moved the damn thing. God dang it. Hold on. Oh, she's fine. I never share her with y'all, but I'll be watching her too. I like her page. I tell you, man. This is mostly what my, in sports, this is mostly what my IG looks like, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. This inspirational shit, athleticisms, okay, let's do all of those things. Let's make that happen. We're gonna watch this one more time, you rat bastards, and I don't care who cares. I don't care who's pissed off about it. Oh yeah, all of the things. All of the things. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to find that page again, whatever that shit was. My dude. Chicks on skateboards too, apparently, does it for me, kinda. She's on a skateboard. Hold on. I need to find that thing again. Give me 1 second. I gotta scroll. I hate when this happens. You know when they fucking reset your jump off? Yeah, you can see it from the front. You can see it from the front. God dang it. Okay. I gotta just scroll. This is retarded. What the fuck? All over that. God damn it. Oh Lord, I gotta erase some of these chicks. I gotta stop. I gotta unfollow some of these people. Let me scrolling. And sneakers. I follow a lot of sneakers. And food. Animals. I also follow animals. Okay, here we go. Found it.
And social media, music play a role in bringing this indictment?
Social media is a wonderful tool for prosecutors in every indictment we bring nowadays.
And let's talk about, obviously, YSL, they're the territory that Cleveland Avenue, social media.
Okay, so didn't I tell y'all? How long have I been warning people about social media? How long have I been warning people about social media? I've been warning people about social media before the first indictments where they use social media. Tell me where the lie at. I've been warning people about first social media before the first indictment. I've been warning people about social media since before Tekashi. When Tekashi and them was before the Tekashi court case, when they were still out here in the streets doing the shit that they was doing, I literally said that the police was going to use social media and get all of them niggas caught up. I've been telling people that the police is going to use social media to put y'all in prison before the Tekashi case, before the Treyway case.
For charges for the maximum penalties, and there's obviously many people that are looking at life under this indictment. You're absolutely right. These are serious times. They're serious allegations. ask on the different charges for the maximum penalties, and there's obviously many people that are looking at life under this indictment. You're absolutely right. These are serious times. They're serious allegations. Ask on the different charges for the maximum penalties, and there's obviously many people that are looking at life under this indictment. You're absolutely right. These are serious times. They're serious allegations. Ask on the different charges for the maximum penalties, and there's obviously many people that are looking at life under this indictment. You're absolutely right.
I want you to see her face when she says this.
There's serious allegations.
Listen to her voice crack.
Charges for the maximum penalties, and there's obviously many people that are looking at life under this indictment. You're absolutely right. These are serious times. They're serious allegations.
You see how her voice was cracking? They got these. They have she said people are facing life. You think them niggas that's facing life is gonna stand 10 toes? You think 100% of them niggas that's facing life is gonna stand 10 toes? I'm gonna tell you the problem you have when you're the big name. Everybody knows that if they tell on you, they could go home. They all know that if they tell on Thug, they could go home. And they know Thug can't tell because he can't be labeled as a snitch. But that other mofo, he can tell. Nobody don't know who he is. They could move that nigga out to Arkansas somewhere. He could live the rest of his life in snitch heaven. Nigga be in snitch heaven. He get a visit from Tekashi once a year on Christmas. Sorry about that. I didn't know I was gonna laugh. I didn't know I was gonna tell that joke. I didn't know I was gonna tell that joke. I didn't think I was gonna laugh. Like as I was saying it, I was like, God dang it, I think this is funny. Yo, so yeah, you're gonna get a visit from Tekashi once a year. Tekashi's gonna come down this fucking chimney. Ho ho ho! Here's a bag of indictments. Here go a bag of indictments. All of the indictments. Hand them out. They saying that there's people that are gonna be facing life in prison. Prosecutors use lyrics, showing y'all what I'm reading. Shout out to the Shade Room. Prosecutors using lyrics from multiple Young Thug songs as evidence in his indictment, including his hit singles Sky, Slatty, and more. Michael cited. Prosecutors allege that two associates of YSL, Christian Eppinger and Antonio Sumlin, that's where I got that name from, worked to get permission of Young Thug to make a second indictment, murdered Lucci, and he's jailed in Fulton County. So I am pretty sure they have those guys dead to rights, and if they have those guys dead to rights, they're in jail. The only way they could have got this information was through some kind of communication. That could have been fucking, it had to go out and then it had to come back. It had to go out and then it had to come. Oh, wait. It's got good news. Oh! 188 is crazy. The paperwork is over 188 pages. Bananas. Well, they got 28 people so far. We heard they could have there's a chance that they could have had 29 with Jack Harlow. If Jack Harlow is also arrested, you have to assume that his team would have been arrested also. So that's probably another 10, 15, 20 people. So this indictment in total could have possibly have been 40 to 50 people. So they probably have a shitload of information. This indictment may birth other indictments. All I can say is this. From what I see and from the way it looks, God dang it. Am I in the right thing? From the way it looks, these dudes are screwed, man. Wait, they have 33 people now? I heard 28. So I heard 28. My paperwork says 28. Did they arrest more people since yesterday? Let me just look at my paperwork again. I'm going to show it to y'all. Okay, so they're not enumerated. So I'm gonna count them because they're not enumerated. So I'll just count them, right? Hold on. It might be 30. I don't know. That's why I'm gonna count them. I'm gonna be clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 on that page. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's 18. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. I only got 28 here. If they have more, I don't know anything about it. All I got is 28 here. This is me counting on this. These are the paperworks that I have. I only got 28. I have 28 here. That's all I know about. I don't know about any of these 50s that y'all talking about. I don't know nothing about that. 50 Cent, the only 56 I recognize is Lawrence Taylor. How about that? Only 56 I recognize is Lawrence Taylor. Shout out to Prince Tuamir putting the Cash App in the chat. We're about to get off the live. If anybody want to do a drop, do it now. We're about to get off. Nah, not your bad. You didn't have information. I just gave you different information. How do I know? Maybe your information is right. Maybe mine's is wrong, right? Okay, what's the manager's name, by the way? You know the manager's name, Muhammad? If you're telling me they got 5 more people with the manager, I need you to tell me the manager's name. I mean, no. I'll look up the manager's name. That's not hard. I'm going to look up Lil Wayne bus shooting. See what the man's name is, and then we'll check it against the list. Jimmy Winfrey, the man police accused of shooting up Lil Wayne's. Let's check it against the list. If he's not on the list, then the thing you're saying might be correct. If he is on the list, then yeah, you're wrong. Let's check. He might not be on the list. That's something worth looking at, right? It says Jimmy something, right? So I got Walter Murphy, Jaden, something with a Q, Rod Delarious. God dang it. What are they doing to these people? Antonio, something with a T, Shannon, Antonio, Jeffrey Williams, that's Young Thug. Jimmy Winfrey. So no, they didn't arrest him later. He's right here. That's his name right there, Jimmy Winfrey. They did not arrest him later. You are wrong. Did you come in here with a name so you can pretend to be like you're a Muslim? And so you could try to make me say something about you so you could say I hate Muslims? I don't know what this is about. Shout out to that, though. Shout out to that, though. I don't know what your angle is. All I know is that the haters always come in here and trying to pretend to be like somebody so that I say something to that person so they can say I disrespected that person. When the haters come in here and pretend to be you, and I say something to disrespect you, you should be mad at them, not me. How are you not mad at the person pretending to be you? Niggas is retarded. Niggas get mad at the person that was tricked, not mad at the person that tricked them. That's how you know people got mental health disorders. If you trick me, I'm gonna be mad at the person tricking me. If I'm already mad at the other people, I'm mad at them already. It is what it is. But if you go out there and you tricking me, what kind of sense does it make for me to be mad at the person you tricked? I'm going to be mad at the person you tricked, and I'm going to be cool with you. You're going to go trick people to say fucked up shit about me when you don't have to. But I'm going to be cool with you, though, because to me, you didn't do nothing wrong, even though you tricked the person into saying something about me. Do you understand niggas got mental health disorders? If you trick somebody into saying something about me, I don't fuck with you, nigga. What the hell? You tricked that person. Why the fuck would I be mad at them for? The fuck, yo? Anything y'all want to say before we get off the live? I'm not going to hold y'all because we're going to be going live tonight. Anything else anybody want to add before we get off the live? You tried, Prince to Amir. You tried. I'm guessing these people don't like these evening shows as much. Maybe we do one tomorrow. I don't know though. I mean, I don't know though. Maybe we do one tomorrow. I doubt it though. Are they saying Little Baby and 4F might have an indictment too? Yeah, they might. That's why when dude said the 50 and the 56, I'm like, well, yeah, they might be arresting more people. We just heard about Jack Harlow. Why they asking why isn't he in the indictment? They might be cleaning up all of Atlanta right now, just so we could be clear. And that might be why Jack Harlow isn't in the indictment. That wouldn't be removing Little Baby from being involved in the indictment since he's in Atlanta, right? A nigga like me would become a big rapper and go move to a tiny, small town with one sheriff. Just be a big-ass rapper living in a tiny, small town most of the year. So if anybody come into town, we already know. That nigga don't belong here. Shoot him up. Tiny, small town somewhere. Make sure I know everybody that lives in the town. We got a nice town. Make sure I put money in the town. Help the town grow a little bit bigger. Do stuff with the town. Bring some stuff to the town. Help the farmers in the area. Make sure I use my money to help build the area up. All that shit. Go live somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Not away from black people. Away from ignorant people. Away from all of the people that walk around and just look for reasons to have a problem with a person to hurt their life. Away from them niggas. If you live in the hood, 9 times out of 10, you live next door to one of these niggas. They don't got no life. Their whole entire life revolves around trying to destroy other people's lives. I'm not 100% sure what Jack Harlow has to do with anything. The DA brought him up. The DA didn't bring him up. They asked a question to the DA concerning Jack Harlow. And the DA said, well, they're not looking to arrest him at this point. Let's see how long this is. I'm going to put this up. How long is this? I'm going to put this up. I gotta repost. Yo, Artie D Glass in here. Artie D Glass, how long is this video you just posted? You in here? How long is this video you posted 9 minutes ago? I'm going to repost it. Also, every single person in here that has an Instagram, Go to my Instagram page and reshare stuff on my Instagram page. El Press says if they're going after Jack Harlow, I know DJ Drama saying not again. I know his team already had to deal with the feds prior. He had a less than a minute. I'm gonna repost. It could be a minute, 2 minutes. I'll repost for you. Just let me know you got them up there. We all out here trying to get a little bit of. If you are small, whatever, and you need me to do a repost for you, some. Especially if you be in here all the time, I'm gonna repost. You don't even gotta give me money, man. I repost for people all the time. They don't give me no money. Oh, the reporter was reading Black Twitter. Jack Harlow was a joke on Black Twitter. Well, I don't know. Adrian is Stratford. I haven't seen you in a while. I don't know. All I know is that the reporter asked the question about Jack Harlow. Here we go right here. Hold on, look. The shit popped up, and as soon as I pressed the button.
Can you speak to that?
What I'll tell you is that as large as this indictment is, I told my team that let's not be sexy, now let's not overreach. Let's be conservative in our approach, which is always the approach that I take. And in taking that approach, 28 defendants were indicted, and they were indicted for the crimes that I believe were appropriate for this RICO indictment. And so I won't speak.
The indictment's got Young Thug and a bunch of other rappers. There was one name I was actually expecting to see there that I didn't, and that's Jack Harlow. Can you speak to that?
What I'll tell you is that as large as this indictment is, I told my
A bunch of other rappers. There was one name.
Something else she says there. That also leads me to believe that there might be other people that can possibly be pulled into this little baby and they decided not to. Or they're not going to do it yet. Okay, now I know who that person is. Why is everybody dancing on Instagram now? All the men are starting to dance on Instagram now. Yo, I'm not going to lie. We been mentioning shit over here and then it happens in the real world, yo. Wasn't the other day I was talking about, yo, I usually just sit in my crib and I listen to music and dance when I'm by myself and I'm bored. Wasn't I talking about that shit the other day? And then exactly after I started talking about that shit, we see all of these niggas on Instagram dancing now. And I'm talking about celebrity type niggas. And kids doing shit like this is in my feed. Family, a lot of family activity shit is in my feed. Also, I watch a lot of family stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna repost it. I'm gonna get it up there.
Most of our clients are catastrophically injured. People's lives are dead.
When I go to do my next post of the day, I'm gonna make sure that I got it mixed up in there. Let me make sure I saved it already. When I go to do my next post, I try to, long story, but I, do Instagram. I try to make sure I put out blocks of posts periodically through the day, or I just, put out posts throughout the days. Especially now that Instagram pays me like going and coming. Yeah, Instagram pays me going and coming. Please reshare stuff on the page and watch our reels. Instagram pays me going and coming. I'm gonna go snatch it right now so I can make sure I don't forget, because I'll forget. I'll get distracted. I get distracted.
It's late.
A lot of times people think I don't want to do shit. I just get distracted. Like, not for nothing. I have big dreams. I got big plans, and I'm always trying to do big things. I get distracted. Send it to me. Send me the post and DM me the post. I don't, so I can make sure I get it. What the fuck is this? What the fuck, yo? What the fuck? What the fuck, yo? I don't know what to tell you. That was bananas. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what kind of time that guy's on. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all get up out of here. I ain't gonna hold you. Thank you. Send it right now. Let me save it right now. Let me grab the link so I can put it in my next block, because I will forget. But when I go to my block, I'm gonna see it. And when I see it, I'm gonna post it. Boom, come on. What the fuck is you doing over here?
Why not, man?
I am not gonna play that song on there, I don't think. I'm not sure if I'm gonna play the song, just so we can be clear. Alright, boom, got it. Copy link. Raven, like Raven. The only thing I don't like about Raven is that she's so OP. And the way that they averaged her out is by giving her such a debilitating weakness. Like, they made her weakness too debilitating. Nah. Don't worry about it. I can take care of it. I can take care of it. They can leave the music on there. I could. It's not letting me grab it. I can't even grab it. I'll try to grab it later. Your page isn't private, right? I'll try to grab it later. Anyway, the thing I don't like about Raven is OP. Like, Raven is OP for the people that don't know in DC Universe. Like, her shit is retarded. But what happened is they gave her a weakness that's so debilitating that the fucking, it's like, what the fuck? Why would you do that to her? Like, she got like 3 or 4 different weaknesses. And one of them, and they're all mental. You understand what I'm saying? Like, all of Raven's weaknesses is mental. You understand what I'm saying? All of them. I mean, it don't matter if I got it with the music or without the music. I'm going to make it work. I'm going to make it work. Like, don't worry about it. I'm going to make it work. Y'all be surprised at how many things I was doing over here that y'all liked. And then because of the haters, I wasn't able to keep it up. And these are some of the same things that the haters are now pretending like I wasn't being consistent with. When the whole time I was doing it, they was trying to throw shit in the way, because, you know, they were my admins at that point. They was throwing shit in my way to fuck it up. You understand what I'm saying? That shit say unavailable, Cuddy. Like, niggas was really, literally sabotaging me, then going out to the world saying that I wasn't trying. You understand? Like, literally sabotaging me, then going out to the world saying I'm not trying. And I'm trying my hardest. Trying my hardest. I'm trying to do everything. Like, I'm trying my hardest. I'm like breaking my back. I'm trying my... And they sabotaging me and going out to the world and telling the world that I'm doing nothing. I'm sitting down being lazy. Oh, man.
to show her made you up. Before y'all start getting on my edges, I just finished working out. So I wanted to show y'all. Ooh, better. I wanted to show y'all how I get it done with my major hair team's flat iron.
Okay, I don't care about none of that. I just want to see how cute you are, so I'm going to turn off the... I don't know nothing about this hair braid, that hair shit. So that's not for me, but all the cuteness is for me. There's a problem with her edges? I don't know what the problem is. It looks perfectly fine to me. Yeah, she has the same type of hairline that Kendra has too. Yeah, it's the round face for me. It's the heart-shaped face for me. It's the heart-shaped face for me. It's 100% the heart-shaped face for me. It's that round face for me. I don't know if this is meant to be a slur or not. I don't know if I should kick that guy. Do you think I should kick this guy named Jab the Jew? I don't know if that's meant to be a slur or not. So I don't know if I should keep him in here. I don't like people with names that are slurs. People, like, they be like, yo, Jack, you doing all this extra shit. It's making you lose money. Yeah, but I'm trying to also keep my soul. Alright? So I'm trying to make money, but I'm trying to keep my soul also. So there's just certain things that I'm just not going to agree to, or certain things that I'm trying to keep my soul, homie. Like, I want to make money, but I don't want to sell my soul to do it. Copy? I'm definitely reposting this. She's way too cute right here for me not to be reposting this. I'm definitely reposting this. I go to Atlanta. I'm gonna meet her, by the way. I know her people. I fuck with her people. I periodically talk with her people. I go to Atlanta. I'm gonna meet her. I have her people's phone number, and her people's have my phone. I don't know no other way to explain this to y'all. And they fuck with me. I go to Atlanta. I'm gonna meet her. I promise you I am.
Injured. People's lives are devastated when a person comes to us.
I promise you I'm gonna get a haircut too. Shave. I'm having a haircut. I'm having a shave. I don't know if it's gonna have new clothes on, but I'm gonna be ready to go. No. The music wasn't a big deal. I'm talking about I didn't want to use the music while we on the YouTube. Because if I'm on the YouTube, see, I knew you was gonna come here and start saying crazy stuff. Get out of here. If we're on the YouTube, I don't like those kind of jokes. If I don't like those kind of jokes. I'm not from that community. You coming in here making jokes like that could make people think that I'm trying to. We're not doing that. Copy? We're not doing that. You're not gonna come in here with accounts, write shit in here that you could then come back and flag. So you could flag my video. Copy? That's why I kick the people. They think they slick. They come in here and they write comments and then they go and they flag the video. That's why I stopped reading some of the comments that come on here that be absolutely insane. Yeah, now I'm gonna post it. It is what it is. I'm gonna post it. I was hoping to get 1 or 2 fucking drops this afternoon. We ain't getting none, so I'm gonna get the. I was already getting out of here. I gotta go anyway. Got 6 o'clock. We're probably gonna go a little late today. I knew it. We're probably gonna go a little late today. Because we did this evening show. So we might go a little late today, and then depending on when we go a little late, I'll depend on if we're gonna keep the evening show or not. We keep this show or whatever. I don't know. We'll see what happens. As you can see, I didn't even call it the evening show because I was really only coming in here for 10 minutes. We in here for 124 minutes. I appreciate y'all coming in here and commenting. When y'all do the comments, that makes my job more fun. I'm not gonna say easier, but it makes it more fun. So I definitely appreciate the people that come in here and they give the comments and they're just, trying to be a part of the community. and, you know, trying to grow with us. I definitely appreciate that. And more than anything, I appreciate the people that when the haters is out there trying to spew hate on me, y'all got my back. I appreciate the people that got my back. I'm not asking you to go to anybody's video and do anything. But I appreciate the people that when you're minding your own business in somebody's chat room and somebody coming in talking crazy, that you got my back. I can't even explain to you how much I appreciate that. You don't even got to come back and tell me about it. Just you doing it, I'm going to hear about it. Because I promise you, if you're in somebody's chat and you sticking up for me and that YouTube content creator know me, he going to contact me and tell me about it. You'd be surprised at how many times I get contacted from YouTube content creators that I know. Like, yo, your peoples, yo, they cool, or yo, they wild, or yo, da-da-da, this and this and that. So I appreciate the people that go to the other chats and stick up for the nigga. Copy? With that being said, I'm going to let y'all get up out of here. Everybody just enjoy your day. We're going to be back tonight. I'm not 100% sure what time, but we will be back tonight. Everybody just have a good day. Go out there. Try to do something positive. Try to make sure that the things that you do in life resonate in a manner that you are advantaged to be associated with. Right? That's what we want. We want to be an advantage to be associated with. We want to do things and for people to appreciate the things that we do and know who we are and like the fact that we are in their lives. Let's make more of those moments and less of the moments of somebody said a thing I don't like. Oh, I'm going to follow them for 20 years. Let's have less of those moments. Those is mental health situations. Somebody said something I don't like. I'm going to follow them for 6 months. That's a mental health situation. Okay? You can say whatever you want to say. But if somebody says something that you don't like, so you decide to stalk them, that's a mental health situation. Period. With that being said, everybody go enjoy your day. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. That's all I got in this one. I'm out.